All right, welcome back to Impossible Versus Matches, where we take pop culture characters and put them together, and we're going to describe how they cross over. If you don't know the rules already, you should know them by now. This is episode who knows what. There's I don't know when this will be uploaded, but join with me for
You're
the
doing
first
great
time.
things for new viewers.
Yes. Well, you know what? This is not episode 1. If you're new, go back to episode 1. It's that simple. Watch in order, or else you won't understand the complicated plot of Saw 6.
Hey, listen, guys. Right now we're on church camp rules, all right? So you have to chug the cups of maple syrup in your underwear. You get what I'm saying?
What? No, what?
you get what I'm saying? Anyway.
So not everyone went to church camp, you bunch of fucking degenerates. Second,
But this is going to be a wild episode. But join with me is my good friend Jason from the early episodes. But we're in the same room this time.
I know, right?
He's
two native Virginian.
Yep.
Well, I'm a little bit of a Virginian.
He is a humble Girl Scout leader, and Jose, and I'm also joined by Jose, the youth pastor.
Oh gosh. To be honest, I did have a youth pastor that sort of looked like Jose. Man, I don't know.
It all comes together.
It explains a lot of things, to be honest. But
it explains the Full Sail lore.
the deep Full Sail lore.
It begins.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
our own Sebastian Chronicles.
A lot happening here.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on, and who knows? Maybe this will even be an episode with faces. Who even knows at this point?
Who knows,
but
baby?
You know what? Who is going first?
I mean, it's your show, so you should be going first. I'm really here to be drunk and merry and say funny commentary with my friends.
Oh, fantastic. Jason will go first.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
We've only got 2 lists going on right now, just mine and Jose's. So, Jose, go ahead and spin your wheel.
All right, here it goes.
And
we're spinning.
Your first character is.
Give me... here we go. Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark on Nintendo 64.
I'm glad I didn't get that one.
Oh, damn.
Did you not play Perfect Dark? Because that shit was awesome.
Oh, yes. Fine. Oh, my gosh. I'm lucky I got this one. I'm actually really lucky. Ash Williams from Evil Dead, baby.
Dead.
Good old Brucey Campbell, baby. Mm-hmm. With his boomstick.
He'll be back in the Halloween special.
With his boomstick. I mean, I don't need to even explain it, man. It's the guy, you know. He's the dude. You know what I mean?
Look, we know who Ash is, right?
Yeah.
But do we need a primer on who Joanna Dark is?
I would like one.
Same
okay.
here.
Okay. So, Perfect Dark was the spiritual successor to GoldenEye on N64, right? Mm-hmm. As soon as GoldenEye came out and there was like crazy, like it was making money for everybody, right? Mm-hmm. The rights got snatched up by EA real quick.
Right.
So there couldn't be a proper like Tomorrow Never Dies sequel on Nintendo 64. But they wanted to use that engine and still had Rare in-house for Nintendo stuff. So they came up with an original character, Joanna Dark, who's basically a female 007. And she works for the Carrington Institute, which is a sort of a science division / corporation, right? And then there's this other corporation that's also conspiring with aliens against them. And shit gets wild, man. If you have Rare Replay on hang on a second. My Gauntlet Legends arcade, brand new by the way.
Humble brag.
Refuses to keep the sound off. So give me 1 second. But yeah, Perfect Dark, amazing game.
Cool. But guess what though? Ash Williams, the Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm. Chainsaw for a hand. The man himself, regular cat, fighting demons by himself, saw all his friends murdered and his girl. Mm-hmm.
takes up matters to his own hand or fights his own hand.
Yep.
And that's not a dirty joke either. He actually fights his own hand, demon possessed hand, and really like how can you be any more badass than that? Now I don't know about this perfect dark chick. I don't.
That's okay.
But hey, all I know is when you have a chainsaw for a hand and you call your shotgun a boomstick, then that's an unbeatable motherfucker to me. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Okay.
We're over a minute into the podcast, so that means YouTube will not detect that we're cursing.
Yeah.
Now that Jose is done taking care of the arcade cabinet in his bar that he owns.
Yes.
Yes.
Room in Jacksonville, Florida.
That's right.
Yeah.
Visit today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're sponsored by Jose almost.
I mean, probably.
So Jason, tell us, it's not about who would win.
Okay.
It's about how are they coming together? Why is Joanna Dark and Ash Williams fighting?
Oh, it's easy. The Necronomicon transports Ash into the perfect dark world or universe or whatever you may call it. And yeah, he's just like, where the hell am I? And the minute he sees some bad guys, probably already think there's some demons and shit. And he just gets to work. Ash Williams is a shoot first, ask questions later sort of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will have the chick from Perfect Dark just saying like, yo, some crazy idiot looking guy with a chainsaw for a hand and a shotgun in the other is like just killing people. So I best get to cracking and get to whooping that ass. So that's, to be honest, you don't even need that much of a setup.
No.
Just on that. But I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is where it goes, that is where it goes. So, real easy.
I mean, Ash Williams tends to fall into portals and like get transported to crazy worlds all the time anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's not unheard of.
Yeah, this crossover is honestly probably just complete accident. It's just where he happens to end up, and he sees someone that also has weapons and decides he has to be the only one.
And it's totally in Ash Williams' character to do that.
Of course, yes.
Like
completely. Because he would.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
Well, I'm sorry. I just love our two faces on this screen.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking that PBS thing. Tough.
Take.
We were talking like Jose. We were talking about that PBS, like this Sesame Street thing where one person says like, "Plus."
Us.
Plus.
Cuh.
Uck. Jose's like, I can't
hang on a sec.
Jose's like, I can't believe I spend my time with these idiots. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh my gosh.
Papa Jose. Papa de Garcia.
Papa de Gracia. Papa de Gracia. I can't wait to come back down there, and I'm just gonna burst through the door and be like, Papa de Gracia. Hey.
Daddy's ready.
Hey.
There you go.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the worst episode of Impossible versus.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just gonna start playing Call of Duty. All right.
This is the worst, best episode.
All right.
I'm telling you.
You know what? Let's go to Jose's scenario. Let's move right on.
Okay.
Sure.
So Jose, I'm going to spin the wheel for you.
We should make a we should make like a fake pizza.
Oh,
spin the wheel, please.
The last episode.
Who?
I got Scrooge McDuck. I forgot to take him off my list. All right. Jose, you have Tallahassee, who is
from
Zombieland.
From Zombieland, yeah. Okay, and that's the Woody Harrelson character, right?
Yeah, Woody Harrelson from Zombieland, Tallahassee.
Okay. Did we use the T-800 from Terminator 2 last time?
No. He's actually on my list, though. He's on my list. I'm going to take him off.
Okay. Okay. So, I feel like this also falls into the portal category, right? So I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. Have you seen Terminator Dark Fate, the most recent one?
No,
No.
I didn't
Okay.
care.
I wish I cared.
So it had some crazy ideas, right? Like it's the Terminator franchise is nothing but like fucking let's try this time, right? Because time travel, you can do whatever you want, right?
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
This takes place after, like, it picks up basically right after Terminator 2 ends, right? So Sarah and John are living, like, in some, like, tropical island, like, on vacation, more or less. And it's, like, she's CG, looking really young. And you got, like, young John Connor there, right? And then the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger T-800 fucking shows up and shoots John in the face.
Oh,
that's how the movie starts.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
and
dun.
like, yeah. So the rest of the time, like Sarah is, like just living her life, exterminating Terminators as they come through like portals and shit. And it's not until like, spoilers for Terminator Dark Fate, it's not until like almost like halfway through the movie that she realizes the person that's sending her these messages to go kill these Terminators is that Terminator, that Arnold Terminator. So like shit's fucked up and weird. But so let's assume that during this time that the Zombieland apocalypse also happens, right? So instead of the Terminator Dark Fate movie happening, let's turn that into Zombieland 3, where humanity survives this zombie outbreak, which originally was started by Skynet, probably. And so this Terminator suddenly gets new programming, because that's the whole thing, like with this Terminator in Dark Fate, that he accomplishes his mission. He didn't get destroyed, so like, what does he do now? Right, and that's the basis of like Schwarzenegger's character in Dark Fate. So he gets new orders. Go kill this man known as Tallahassee, right?
Yeah.
And as such, the Terminator released the zombie virus in an effort to just have him be killed amongst everybody else, right? That didn't happen. So now he has to try and hunt him down. But the apocalypse happens, there's no like internet. Tallahassee's already very good at being off the grid. And, just traveling across country, he's got like a posse of people surrounding him that are also armed to the teeth. So it actually makes sense that this would kind of be a really good fight. Like this, like just the Schwarzenegger trying to get to Tallahassee with the big 3, painted on his truck.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. That sounds really cool.
A little chase scene.
Little chase.
Yeah. Like the whole movie is just a regular Terminator movie, right? Leading up to the final showdown between Tallahassee, who's very good with guns.
Yes, he is.
He's not young John Connor. He's not young Sarah Connor, who are basically just living, trying to survive.
Yeah.
This dude knows how to kill things.
Yes, he does.
So so I actually want to see that fight.
Yeah. And he's really good at surviving, impossible odds. Like first Zombieland, when he locks himself in the shooting gallery or like the game or something.
I think it was like a concession stand.
Yeah, he locks himself in there and just all the zombies are coming at him. If he can stand up against all those zombies, I feel like he can stand up to the Schwarzenegger Terminator.
Right. Which, by the way, that was shot at Wild Adventure, which is right up in Valdosta, nearby here.
Oh.
Oh.
Another reason to go and visit Jose's bar is that it's close to Zombieland set.
Well, the funniest thing to me would just be like not only ties, but it'd be the whole gang versus the Terminator.
Yeah, he'd probably bring in the others.
You know, I mean, I could.
Oh, like the opening scene is him snapping Jesse Eisenberg's neck. Like he's not playing.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. As long as Emma Stone's on, I don't really, okay. But no, yeah, Jesse Eisenberg dying in the first like 10 minutes, and he valiantly tries to protect Tallahassee, and that gives Tallahassee good motivation, for a fight of Terminator. You know what I mean? Seeing his best buddy, just get killed, just like out of nowhere and stuff like that.
This is actually the beginning of a new franchise where another Terminator is sent back to kill Tallahassee after the T-800 fails, and this Terminator can disguise itself as a Twinkie. That's part of Zombieland lore.
This is the greatest podcast ever. That was great.
Best episode. When initially you said T-800 like Terminator 2, I thought you were talking about for a second I thought you were talking about the liquid metal one.
No, that's the T-1000.
Yeah, T-1000. So that one's still on the dock because that was on my list actually.
T-1000 doesn't fight for anybody.
Yeah. Will this be the episode where we talk only Terminator? Who knows?
Who knows? There's still some aliens characters out there.
We've already used most of the Alien franchise characters on this podcast.
Unbelievable.
Ellen Ripley went against Steve Urkel. If you didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
It turns out that Urkel's like a xenomorph this entire time.
No, he got the egg somehow. And,
it burst out his chest.
And no, he knows that it's an alien egg, so he starts crossbreeding it with his own DNA on purpose.
Oh my god.
And then Ellen Ripley wants to kill Urkel because he's like, oh well, I'll do better next time.
That's
and she's like, there will be no next time.
That's canon because Family Matters is possibly in the Aliens universe. You know that giant theory that all the sitcoms.
We've also had a snark xenomorph.
We have established that every one of these universes is somehow combined.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing about our M&M's matchup from last time, Jose.
Yes, that was good. Also, M&M's becoming xenomorphs.
Yes. Well, becoming Eminem.
Yes.
The rapper.
Fight xenomorphs. People.
If this is the first episode you people are watching, then you know that you're missing something.
I recommend going back to the other ones.
Go back to the other ones to see the guy from Aliens fighting the red and yellow M&Ms who then morph into Eminem himself.
Name is Hicks, goddammit.
Hicks, yeah. I keep forgetting.
Say it right.
I keep forgetting, okay?
Say it right, Joe. That's fine, Joe.
Oh, yeah. And then, you say it right, then you call me Josh.
I'm sorry.
Welcome again to the worst episode of Impossible.
I confused you with another white guy. My bad.
Oh.
That never happened.
Are you saying we all look the same, Jason?
That never happens. The white people.
Joe, if you had to know anything about me, you had to know that when I'm drunk, you can't hold me accountable for my actions.
I've been drunk all the time then.
I don't have a problem.
There's a limit, man.
This is perfect. All right. Well, okay. I guess it's my turn now.
Yes.
So, Jose, go ahead and spin your wheel.
All right. Wheel spin coming up.
Oh,
and
brilliant.
we have. Oh, all right. Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, main character.
Perfect. A character that's really gritty and serious because the character I got was Mater.
From Cars?
Yes, from Cars.
That's the Larry the Cable Guy car, right?
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
All right, so Can you give me a very, very brief cliff notes of just Marcus Phoenix's like character? Like, is there anything that he particularly hates?
He hates the locusts, which are the alien bad guys. They're not even really all that alien because it's their planet that we took over, and they just emerged from the core. He likes shooting the bad guys. His gun has a chainsaw on the end, and he's like the badass leader. There might be something to do with his dad kind of also being involved with the locusts. And like, I haven't played through an entire Gears of War game, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I know that Dave Bautista has been wanting to play him in a movie.
Oh, I can see that.
Very loudly. And
I can see that.
yeah, so you know, he's one of the mascots for Xbox, essentially.
All right. Well, I mean, I got to make a way for him to get pissed off at Mater, which is very, very easy because me, a regular person, can find an easy way to get pissed off at Mater.
Yes.
So, all right. So Marcus has, you know, he's fought his battle for that, for whatever particular game this is.
Gears of War.
And then, yeah, well, no, I mean, like, whatever one in the series this is, it doesn't matter. I know it's Gears of War, but, like, say it's the third one, I don't know.
Okay.
So he, you know, he finishes his battle, and he's like, and, you know, he discovers that there's, you know, more locusts somewhere else. And, you know, he goes off and, you know, he ends up in Route 66.
Get the kicks
And,
on
in Radiator Springs, and he sees, like, there's, you know, there's, like, there's the bodies of, like, the other Cars characters are, like, strewn about, you know, wrecked cars. And also Millhouse, because all of these are connected, because Millhouse went against Lightning McQueen in episode 1.
Yes.
JAYSON.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah.
did there.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
It's called a reference.
Yeah, that's a callback. You come full circle.
That's a callback.
That's just poetry. It rhymes. It's poetry, guys.
Poetry.
It's poetry. It rhymes.
So he sees, you know, all these carcasses of cars. To him, they're just regular cars. But what he does not expect is for, are you here to help? But Mater
He doesn't know what the fuck
out.
he's looking at, so he just starts shooting.
Yeah. So Mater comes out, and, you know, Marcus starts shooting at Mater. But Mater, being a car, is not, you know, super affected by these bullets. He's still, you know, I think he gets a flat. And he's like,
Oh, the
"Why are
hell?
you shooting me? I gotta."
You dirty locust.
Yeah. And he's like, "Are you looking for them bug things?" and he's like, "Yeah." So for a brief moment, they team up to go and fight the locust horde that currently is residing in Radiator Springs. And but in true Mater fashion, he fucks it up on every turn. Like, he's like, "Oh, we gotta be quiet here," and Mater's like, "What do you mean be quiet? Like, get her done."
Oh, man.
You remind me of my best friend Lightning. Lightning McQueen.
You're a weird looking car.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Because he doesn't know
understand
what
the
a
concept of
human.
people.
You're a weird looking car. Are you one of them European cars?
You one of them Toyotas?
Toyota.
And eventually, you know, Marcus just he can't take it anymore. So it basically mirrors the ending of Mice and Men. Where he's like, where Marcus is sitting down with Mater, and Mater's like, "Well, Marcus, look at the sunset." and he's like, "It's okay, Mater. I want you to just give me one more get her done." one more nice, loud, get her done. And Mater's like, get her done, I'm Toe Mater. And before he can finish his sentence claiming that he is Toe Mater, Marcus uses the chainsaw gun to cut his spark plugs or something.
Just
cut his gas tank.
grenade launcher him right in the back.
And Mater's eyes slowly close as he mutters the words, Lightning McQueen's my best friend.
Keep Car America great again.
And Marcus is like, now you can take the longest helicopter ride. And that's basically how it goes. That did indeed turn into a who would win, sort of, but that's basically why they come together. It's not really a fight the whole time. It's just that they partner up for the sake of convenience, but Mater just gets too annoying for the grizzled Marcus Phoenix.
Just slightly too annoying.
Disney, buy Epic Games so you can make this a reality.
Marcus Phoenix coming to Disney Infinity.
Bro, you joke about that. Oh, man.
I hear rumors that Microsoft wants to buy like WB Games. So, I don't know. That's danger close to like what we're talking about.
I feel like Disney can walk into any video game company and be like, here's money. And they'll be like, yes.
Yeah, please.
I really think that like Disney can buy Square Enix. Is gonna buy Square Enix. That's
I could see them buying EA.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They have to pay extra to get the rest of EA though.
That's a DLC.
Typical joke. Very good.
This is the best podcast.
The best worst episode.
This is fantastic.
Or perhaps the worst best episode. But
you know, it's all about frame of mind.
All we got to do is throw in Mater, and we've got a winner. So, Jason, it's your turn now.
Woo! I forgot I was a part of this.
Yeah, Jose, go ahead and spin the wheel for Jason.
All right, let's spin the wheel for Jason.
If I had a quarter every time someone said that, I'll be quiet. All right.
Okay. We are at Leon from Resident Evil 2. Specifically Resident Evil 2 Leon.
Resident Evil 2 Leon.
2 Leon, okay.
All right.
This almost fits.
Young rookie cop, Leon Kennedy.
All right, this one almost fits a little bit too well because I got the Firefly gang from Rob Zombie's Devil's Rejects series.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar?
I am, yes, I am.
Okay. So do you
Leon can whoop all their asses.
Do you need me to like go into any of that?
Oh no, it's because Leon can whoop all their asses because he fights like monster zombies like all the time.
This is true, but
it's true, but that's not the point of the game here.
Yep. How are they coming together? But
well, it's pretty simple. You know, the Firefly gang, right? You know, they're just fucking around, and guess what? They're like, hey, some shit's happening down in Raccoon City. Maybe they're the reason there's a shit ton of zombies. Maybe they're working for the Umbrella Corporation low key, or you know, things just go awry, and they just happen to be there because it's just what they do. They fuck shit up. And you have Leon there. He's racking up zombies, and he's sees these other guys. He thinks they're fucking zombies because they look terrible.
They do look terrible.
And he's just like, wait a minute. Oh wait, these guys aren't just regular zombies. These guys are on some whole different shit. So he just gets his guns ready, packs up what he needs to pack up, and starts going to town with these motherfuckers. Of course, they try to gang up on him because they're pussy. But I just believe Leon could handle his handle with them. You know what I mean? Just
so what you're saying is that they would basically be in Raccoon City as shit goes down, right?
Yes, because that's sort of like their whole thing, just like going around causing fucked up shit.
Yeah, I mean they just cause mayhem, and it doesn't really matter which version of the Firefly gang you use. I personally go for the Devil's Rejects one, which is just Otis, Captain Spaulding, and Baby, I think her name is.
Right.
So it's just the three of them. There's 4 if you go for the sequel, and there's like, I don't know, 12 if you go for the one before that.
How's
But I think it just lines up perfectly. Like
Yeah.
he'd be if he's is Leon in 2 is a cop? You said.
yes.
Yeah, he would clearly
Just
just
rookie
be
cop.
investigating.
Mhm.
He'd probably just investigate, what they were doing
Yeah,
anyway.
but it would just make more sense, even
Yeah.
with this zombie apocalypse happening, that they would take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think they just like to kill the zombies themselves, pretty much.
Yeah,
Too.
and he would just think, oh, they're zombies too, because just looking at
Yeah, they do look pretty fucked up.
them. So yeah.
Okay.
It's a question of ethics, really, because the Firefly Gang is also killing zombies, but like they like it.
Yeah, they like killing people.
They're
They're not killing people because they have to.
Yeah, they're doing it because it's fun.
Yeah, they're probably killing zombies and regular people. It's just giving them an
Yep.
excuse to kill.
Yes, they don't discriminate.
Yes. And Leon's just there, and maybe they kill like an innocent person that was not infected. He probably thought, oh, they're gonna save somebody, but they didn't. They just killed themselves. He's like, oh wait, no, they're fucked up. They're not even zombies, but they're just fucked up ass people. So I need to handle this and protect some survivors or something like that.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because making sense is what we strive for here on
Woo,
Impossible
you-
versus Magic.
You bet we do. You bet we do. That's what we do around here.
That's what we do.
That's
That's what we do.
what we do.
All right, so we're going to move on to Jose's second scenario.
Yes.
So, Jose, I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel for you.
Okay.
And ooh,
Ooh,
Okay.
I actually like that
you have Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, from the Samurai Jack series.
Ooh, Aku, huh?
Yeah.
Going up against Amy from Futurama.
Huh.
one.
Huh. Phil Lamar links both of them.
Yes. Yes.
I see what you're doing
Samurai
here.
Jack and Hermes. Isn't that fun? And you
My
said
mind
Amy,
reach.
right?
Yes,
mind
Amy.
My mind.
Okay. She's not even the one that can fight.
I know of all of them. Like it could have been anybody, but it's Amy. It really could have been anybody. My
Okay.
mind reach.
So,
I just have
not
to-
even the Phil Lamar voice. It's
just how he says it.
it's Amy.
Yep.
Okay, so, well, you know how Aku is this demon that lasts like throughout time and space and all that, right? So obviously, Aku is around during Futurama times,
Of course.
and thus we are left with, the scenario where Jack, he might have, isn't this whole thing that Aku kidnapped his wife or killed his wife?
Jack is he just has to, defeat Aku. Aku is pretty much laid waste to the whole land, but Aku sends him into the future where he's already won.
Yes. Okay. All right then. Well, obviously during all of Samurai Jack's adventures through time and whatnot, he takes up a lover, because Samurai Jack, that's a good looking dude.
It's canon.
Samurai Jack could get it.
It is
Um,
Daddy Samurai Jack.
Samurai Daddy.
Samurai Daddy.
So,
That's great.
just shit happens. He's a samurai from the past, so he doesn't even believe in condoms.
That's true.
So
Yep.
essentially,
Never heard of it.
Amy from Futurama is a descendant of Samurai Jack. That might be racist to say, but this is a hypothetical scenario anyway.
Yeah, it works.
Who cares?
Actually works.
Yeah. So Amy is a descendant of Samurai Jack, and Aku finds out about this, and decides to not only try to kidnap Amy, but try to torture her in front of Samurai Jack to let him know that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, your descendants, your family, everybody is going to be haunted by the demon that is Aku, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but Amy, being who she is, she's always off planet anyway. She's actually kind of hard to get a hold of when you think about it. So, like she's just on missions on the Planet Express, and she just is doing what she can to just kind of make ends meet. She doesn't even know about Aku until he just decides fuck it and just grabs the spaceship, like out of hyperspace or whatever that they use in Futurama, and just like grabs it and like holds it hostage for Samurai Jack to try and rescue them, and then of course there's this whole emotional like, oh, you're my great grandfather. How could you just leave great grandma like that? And a whole thing. But that leaves us to like Samurai Jack. He comes to try and rescue. During the fight, he loses his sword, and then Aku just throws him through a portal to another time and space. So the only person that's left to defend the Planet Express from the evil clutches of Aku is Amy, the descendant of Samurai Jack, who picks up the sword and slices Aku in half, and then the battle begins from there.
I buy it.
Golf clap. I like it.
As someone that's seen the ending of Samurai Jack, this creates the biggest time paradox I can possibly think of.
It's so interesting.
Because when Aku first appears in Samurai Jack and like lays waste to Jack's time, Jack is a child. Sends him into the future. Well, after Jack trains and becomes an adult, Aku sends him into the future, and then Jack eventually does, have a love interest, and then he defeats Aku and goes back to the past, but time lost its effect on Jack, which means that the Jack that is Amy's ancestor is actually the one but he's still alive because he's the same one from before.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I'm saying is that throughout all of Jack's adventures, there's one episode in there that we might have missed, and that was the sexy Triple X episode. Not a whole lot.
You haven't seen that one?
I'm sure there's fanfic out there describing exactly what I'm talking about, but that's up to you to follow up on that.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm sold.
I'm down.
I'm perfectly fine with Amy being a descendant of Samurai Jack. And
only
she can.
That sounds like a really cool episode. That sounds like an episode of Futurama they would actually do.
That sounds like a very in-depth fan theory.
Yes.
And Hermes would be like, "Why does he sound familiar?"
This man sounds so familiar.
That sounds exactly like me.
Why does this Japanese man sound like me so much?
Oh, that's fun.
He was like the black kid that was murdered in Pulp Fiction.
Yes.
To Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? You see that? You see how it's all connected?
It all loops together. That's a callback.
It's like poetry. It's poetry. It's poetry. It rhymes. That the black kid from Pulp Fiction is also Samurai Jack, who's also Hermes from Futurama. It's all. He's the chosen one.
Thanks, George Lucas.
This is some running joke we've been saying all day, Jose. It's all poetry, Jose. You know it. Oh yeah. One little thing. I know we're talking about stuff and like doing things. Hey, have you heard, Jose, about Tron 3 being a reality, sir? Yes. One of the busy producers say it is time that Tron deserves the sequel that it deserves. Jose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have heard about Tron 3 possibly being a thing, right?
Yeah.
I see like a script and cast announcements and all that shit. You know,
Which
whatever.
means that it is time for Jose to paint his bar black and accent it with Tron LEDs.
Oh, we can have a Tron night at Rec Room. Oh my gosh.
I have Disney Plus.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool. You can
Pretty
play the
sick.
whole soundtrack from the movie.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
It would just be Daft Punk. Be so nice. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with the
All right,
I just wanted to bother Jose with my love of Tron as I do.
Listen, I don't hate Tron. All right, I just know it's not good.
And once again, our eternal debate. Jose is the Aku to my Samurai Jack. He just goes on saying Tron is bad, and I fight the good fight of protecting Tron's honor. Okay.
This has been a very fun episode so far, but all good things must come to an end as we come through the last scenario of the episode.
Yes.
So, Jose, go ahead and spin your wheel for me.
Okay. Wheel of names. What we gonna get? The wheel of names. We have.
Oh man, I get it.
Okay, this is a good one that's been passed up several times. Goofy.
What?
Who?
Goofy.
Cut out. Goofy.
Yes.
We have used Goofy before.
Oh no!
He went against Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right then. Well, I will spin it again.
Re-roll.
Re-rolling. Okay, we have Alfred Pennyworth, Batman's butler.
Fantastic. He is going against the one, the only, the illustrious,
the delicious,
the Burger King.
The Burger King. That man used to give me nightmares as a child. But, you know, I believe his power over chicken fries can beat anything Alfred Pennyworth can get. But how will they connect? Well, I'll tell you why. The
Burger King has an uncanny ability to take chicken nuggets and not only make them affordable, but also turn them into sand. Which is what Burger King nuggets taste like.
Wow.
Now, this is actually pretty funny because the Burger King in himself is styled exactly like one of Batman's lesser villains.
He is, yeah.
Like, tell me that you didn't play the Sneak King game back in the day that came like with Burger King, and he's not like, you know, Calendar Man or something.
Those games were like $3, and yes, it's true.
So, Gotham City, exterior, night.
Go on.
So this takes place during the time period where Bane has broken the bat, and someone sees an opportunity, the Burger King. So
sounds like a Batman villain.
So the Burger King, the Burger King's a bit of a vandal. He has that he's bringing some of that early 2000s attitude because I'm using the really creepy Burger King as a basis.
Yeah.
So he has that, you know, he has that attitude. He's vandalized the bat signal is now the burger signal.
Oh man.
It's a burger. Burger in the sky.
Right.
And so that's how the citizens know that terror is afoot. The Joker decides to stay home tonight before the Burger King is out.
The one true villain.
Yep. Scarecrow has decided to lay off the fear toxin before the Burger King has appeared.
He more like Scarecrow uses Burger King grease to make the fear toxin.
Burger King.
It's just the residual Burger King grease. He just makes it into a concoction. He mixes it in with Joker formula, and boom, you got Scarecrow's fear toxin.
Yes, and the Burger King decides that now that the Bat is out of commission and all the villains are running rampant, he has to
expand the franchises. I'm sorry.
to expand the franchise. That's perfect. That's what he uses. It's a metaphor. It's not really clear what that means, but he has to. The Burger King somehow has deduced Batman's secret identity and knows exactly where he lives. He knows where the Batcave is. Now, the Burger King gets around in the Nugget Mobile. The wheels are chicken nuggets. I'm making this up as I go along, but he's a Batman. This is not
terrible reuse.
If anything, it's chicken fries. Let's
chicken fries.
Chicken fries.
Isn't that just chicken tenders, but just like
I like fried chicken. Yes. They're amazing.
I like the chicken fries. The nuggets are like different.
They are.
There's a reason you can get 20 of them for like $3.
It's just a basket of just.
It's because it's just fry. It's just fry batter stuff. That's what it is. That's been left out for a few days. So basically, the Burger King has devised a plan. He's going to feed Batman a burger, but not just any burger. He goes to all of the villains in Gotham City and makes a burger involving their own special ingredients. Now, this includes lettuce and tomatoes. This includes so Poison Ivy gives him some lettuce, and by that I mean Burger King steals some lettuce from Poison Ivy because she's like, I'm not fucking with the Burger King.
Yeah, and, she's also vegan. She doesn't fuck with that shit.
You see the Burger King rolling up to your place, and you're just like, you know what? I'll just let it happen.
She would be fucking upset that he's using lettuce in the burger.
Yeah.
Probably. But it's poison lettuce is what it is. The burger meat is made out of Joker fish.
So it's a fish sandwich.
It looks like a burger.
I thought you were going to say Killer Croc, but yeah.
You know what? Who knows? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because remember he's fighting Alfred, so he doesn't get the burger to him. And then the buns are they're Clayface buns.
Ooh,
there we go. So it's
so it's an actual Burger King burger.
It's the SpongeBob synthetic burger.
Flame broiled. You can see because there's dark lines on the burger that it was on a grill.
And it's fried in scarecrow fear toxin, or it's steamed hams. So he's made this burger, and so he rolls up to Wayne Manor, and Bruce is resting, and you remember that scene in Joker where the Joker like finds young. He like appears from the bushes and finds young Bruce Wayne.
Oh, you mean the best part of the movie?
It's like that, except it's the Burger King, so therefore it's 20 times creepier. It's 20 times more unsettling, but like Bruce Wayne is resting, in the manor, and Alfred is out there like trimming the hedges or something, and then suddenly, just like in the game Sneak King, the Burger King appears and
please,
and he presents the burger, and Alfred's like, I didn't order DoorDash or something like that.
It would be way wittier, right?
Yeah, like a very witty comment. In the Burger King,
we're out of Grubhub's jurisdiction. Where are you from?
I don't recall ordering takeout.
Also, I know for anyone who's listening, if you don't know what Sneak King is, Burger King had a great idea of why don't we make our mascot video games where you sneak up on people and give them Burger King food.
Yep.
This is an actual game.
Yep, this is true.
Please Google this, watch the trailer. It's as terrible as you think it is.
Yep.
All right.
But at the same time, absolutely beautiful. Ooh, someone's getting arrested or someone needs to go to the hospital because there's sirens. So anyway, the Burger King, he says nothing. He just has that mask on. It's like the Purge. It's like the first Purge.
It's exactly like it is in the commercial where the Burger King just presents it and he just stares at you.
Yeah, he just stares, and Alfred's like, this doesn't seem to be
I can just see a plate of chicken fries.
So the Burger King has presented this burger which looks like you remember the Krabby Patty that killed the health inspector?
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. It looks like that. And and the fry, and there's like a thing of fries, but it's actually like a carton of like fingers. I don't know where he got the fingers, but it's actual person's fingers. And so Alfred's like, this doesn't fit in Master Bruce's diet. So he's like, we didn't order that, go away. And he just shuts the door. Night falls. And Bruce is still, recovering. And Alfred hears the door unlock. The Burger King has entered Wayne Manor. I live for Jose's reaction.
That just sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah. The Burger King has arrived. And
enter Wayne Manor.
Yep. Yeah, Wayne Manor. That's the name of the building. The Burger King has arrived, and it starts storming outside. And it's one of those scenes where, like, every time the lightning strikes, the Burger King's in a different area of the house. And it's true. And so he like creeps up with this burger, and who knows what other methods of torture the Burger King has at his disposal, and he like very eerily like just starts like he doesn't even break down the door to Bruce's room or anything. He just kind of like claws at it like a cat. Like he's just like scraping at the door because I want to make the Burger King as unsettling as humanly possible in a Gotham City scenario. But what the Burger King is not expecting is for the door to get kicked back in his face. And there's Alfred with his trademark shotgun, like pointed directly at the Burger King's forehead, and he's like, "This was supposed to be a contactless delivery." Or something.
God damn it! Good.
And that's when the battle starts. Alfred does indeed shoot the Burger King right in the head, but it's not enough. Mm-hmm. It only makes him angry.
Mm-hmm. Oh God!
But
that's great.
But the Burger King's also kind of a bitch, so he's like trying to stab Alfred with chicken fries. But like it's only painful because Alfred gets wounded, and then when he stabs him with like a regular fry, it just rubs like 3 cups of salt into his wound, because every Burger King fry comes with every Burger King order of salt comes with fries on the side. And
this is the greatest story I've ever heard in my life. This is like Beowulf.
Our final scenarios are always these sweeping epics.
Yes, we have to go out with a bang.
The story belongs in a museum.
So that is because I feel like Alfred deserves a really good story if we're going to throw Alfred in there, because you got to throw some respect on Alfred's name, really.
Yes. The Pennyworth line.
And then you have the Burger King, who has the potential, depending on the scenario you put him in, to be the absolute most disturbing character. Yes. Yeah. So I feel like the Burger King is now the most disturbing character we've had on the show so far, even though we had just talked about the Firefly Gang from Devil's Rejects, and earlier I've talked about Leatherface versus the Brave Little Toaster. He's even the Burger King's even overtaken Roseanne.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fun episode.
It is. I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? To
I do know what you mean.
Joseph, I've had enough of your little snarky attitude this entire day. First of all, You beat me in Double Dash. Yeah, I'm terrible, but I don't accept that. All right.
Well, you're the one who saw it on the shelf, and you're like, "Oh, you got Double Dash!" Like,
Yes.
you know, you're about to bring
Yeah.
it.
You walk into this man's house and be like, "Hey, that game you're probably really good at. Let me play you in it," and then get surprised that he's good. Like, what? Who are you?
Jason Brown. That's who the hell I am. But yeah, first of all, yeah, I know your snarky, your little snarkiness. Okay,
It's
we're
poetry.
It's poetry. It's poetry, Ron. It rhymes like poetry. It's poetry.
But
It's rhymes like poetry.
thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, no, this is great. I'm having such a fun. I'm having such a fun time
on this episode
Such a
of
fun
Impossible
time.
versus Matches.
There you go.
I'm joined by my good friend Jason and my good friend Jose. Jason, what would you like to plug?
Hey, if you can, please follow the Young Kings podcast, Young Kings Pod on Twitter, and the Young Kings Podcast, all one word, on Instagram, and follow the Facebook page. I don't ever post shit on there, but still follow the Facebook page. I'll still appreciate that. Also, follow us on YouTube. Also, the Young Kings with a Z, Kings, Young Kings Podcast. Thank you very much.
And Jose.
Okay, you can catch me on the Young Kings podcast on a lot of different episodes. But for the most part, you can catch me here at Rec Room. You can find our social medias at Rec Room Jacks on Facebook and on Instagram. You can also find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rec Room JAX. We are currently working our way through Final Fantasy VII. As soon as the internet's not shit, I'll probably be playing tonight. And whenever you listen to this, so give us a follow. All the proceeds go towards my employees to help us out during this crazy virus-ridden time.
Absolutely insane.
Absolutely nuts.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can follow both of them in the links in the description below. And thank you for joining us on Impossible versus Matches episode Who Knows What, sponsored by Burger King.
Hell yeah.
Have it your way.
I gotta be quiet.